Hey Pisces, what's up, man? I see you disciplining, but it's out of love. Love is conviction. Love is sacrificial, and it's also, we correct. It's corrections. It's small corrections to ensure safety. Wow, what is this? Ooh, okay then. Pisces, what's going on, man? I see you keeping a stone cold face right now with somebody that you love. It's a very stoic face. You know what I'm saying? You're Pisces. This is what I do know about you. You're a very, very emotional person. But this is someone keeping a very stoic face. All right, Pisces. You know. Yeah, because, you're on the stage right now. All right. Yeah. This was in your pre-shuffle. Because, I have to defend myself. You know what I'm saying? I love you and everything, but there's correction here. You know what I'm saying? In order to get this person successful, in order to get a change, you know what I'm saying? I have to get someone to change. That means there's a behavior here that I do not like. So in order to get this change to stop said behavior, it's for someone's own good, is what I'm trying to say. Someone here, it's like if you want to be a winner, if you want to succeed, out of love, we have to have changes, okay? So when I was doing my prayer work, I'm on the stage right now singing your favorite song. I didn't want to touch on the songs they gave me. They gave me a couple. One was Beyonce, one was this stage right now, and the other one was Bad to the Bone. Bad to the Bone. And it's, look at the bones. Bad to the bone, yeah. Okay, somebody here is a bad man pajama. But what I'm seeing when you're bored is death. There's change. To get the upper hand, I'm doing this out of love. This is correction. There's correction here. It's a course correction. There's something here that has to stop. As in, I never want to see this again. I got the upper hand. I'm doing this out of love. I'm on the stage right now, singing your favorite song. I forget that, man. So when you do prayer work, it's almost, you ever had a dream, but when you wake up, if you don't write it down, you forget it very easily. Hopefully it'll come back. I'll remember it. I got this bad habit of not writing things down. So the spread I'm doing, Pisces, so that you're clear, I don't know if I've covered this already. This is what you can expect for the week, what you don't see coming, and what Spirit has to say about it. So the very first spread that I put down, I'll go around 3 times on the board, and that is what you can expect for the week. I'll pull the spread up, what you don't see coming, we'll do that spread. I'll pull the spread back up, and what Spirit going to say about it, okay? So all together, you're getting 3 spreads. Okay, all right. Okay. Okay, I get it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do it. All right, so in order to get a change in behavior, there's a challenge here of reward. Somebody wants a change of behavior, meaning I no longer want to see a said behavior. I no longer want to deal with this issue ever again. There is the challenge, is the 6 of Pentacles is coming out in a challenge position, which is telling me that we have an enabler here. Now, it most likely is through no fault of your own. It's through no fault of your own. This is a reward issue where we're rewarding the wrong things unbeknownst to us. It's a technique problem. It's a technical problem where we have to be careful what we reward, what we're paying attention to. Because the issue is someone here is trying to do course correction. I'm chastising you out of love because I want to see, Ace of Cups could be a small child as well. It's a birth, it's a small child. It's someone I care a whole hell of a lot about. And I want this person to be successful. I love this person so much, I hope they're better than me. I want to raise a child, or I want whatever's going on. I want us, even if this is a lover, I want this person, I no longer want to deal with this. I want us to look like a unified unit. G unit, yeah. I want to be G unit up in here, where we look in harmony. But in order to do that, we need a leader, right? So I have a leader here out of love doing course correction. The issue is it's what we reward. That's the challenge. If you want change behavior, it's what are you rewarding? And they're really doubling down on this. They're talking about what is the treat or the reward given, and the challenge is on the family. Because we're not, here's the issue this week. It's like we've hit a plateau. We're not making any forward progress. Like it was working for a while, and then we just stopped having progress. Because, I don't know why. I'm telling you what I'm reading in this card. We're not seeing eye to eye. Someone's not understanding. They don't understand. It's a very, we're not, this is a delay. I'm not understanding. We're kind of stuck at a plateau. We've hit the ceiling. The issue, okay, if you've hit the ceiling in your forward movement, the issue, baby, is the reward system that's coming out in a challenged position. What are you rewarding? What are you enabling? The issue is who has control, because someone here definitely does, and you're doing a hell of a job. Your heart and Pisces, the one Pisces person I knew, I always thought a lot of this person. The heart on sleeve. Out of love, discipline out of love. I want you to be good. I want you to be great. I want you to be better than me. But the issue is we've hit a plateau. Now, here's this treat, this reward. They're showing me the treat, the reward. But the family is in a challenged position, which is telling me that I have one person doing a lot of effective techniques. But then the issue I'm having is that the family is not on board. The family is not consistent. It's hard to keep the family consistent with the change I'm trying to bring about. Okay. Because it seems like one person here is doing a lot. Family. We got to get the whole family on board, because the only way you see change is through consistency, right? And it does take a while to get people on board. This is maybe taking a little bit longer than what you anticipated. And I feel that about you. Hurry, 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 hurry. Okay. Yeah, it's slow. Knight of Cups, slow. Again, the issue with the enabling here, what we give, there's a consistency issue here. I want a behavior, I want something to stop. Okay. Then what are we rewarding? Because the rewards are in a challenged position. But I love them. I love them. And I don't want them to see me as a tyrant or a bully. But you also know that this person, whoever this is, it could be a kid, they look up to you. A lot of people do. And they love me, and I don't want them to see me indifferently. They'll be indifferent with me. Okay. So I cave a little bit and I give just a little bit. right? To pacify family, to pacify friends, family, to pacify. This is a pacifier, and this is the problem. I do think we could be talking about kids because I have the Ace of Cups to the page. You know, there's a pacify issue. This just tried to flip for you, King of Pentacles. I could be talking to a dude. The majority of my audience, or a woman, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, both wants to pop. The issue is I've got a parenting issue. Because this person, man or woman, because they kind of wanted to throw the King of Pentacles down, okay, which would suggest a dude. However, what they gave me was the Queen. So I don't want you to think that I'm what is it? I don't know. Demasculizing, I don't know. What is the word you say when you take somebody's masculinity away? Okay. I'm not trying to take your masculinity away. But somebody here, out of love, is a nurturer. And also, one thing about the Queen of Pentacles is her consistency. She's very consistent. So what I'm kind of seeing, okay, is I have one person, hard worker, blue collar, puts the work in consistently. There's consistency here. And I'm not seeing why have we hit a ceiling? What is the problem? Because the family, I have family here. There's family, 10 of Cups, family, okay? That is still contributing to a behavior. So, what I'm saying, Pisces, if this is you, you'll know you're doing it. But if you're telling me, no, tree time, no. Here I am. I'm every day with this, right? And whoever this is, they do admire you. They look up to you. They love the hell out of you. But where's the results, man? Why aren't we getting on the same page? I'm doing this consistently, like I've put work in. Well, baby, either, there's a technique issue, but here's what I'm going to tell you. There's family here that's involved that is not the family's, here you are. Here you are. Thank you. I like it when they back me up like that, King of Pentacles. Okay. So, and I got a page, I got a queen and king, and a family. So I got a married couple here. Most likely it's a married couple. If not, highly committed couple, common law marriage, that kind of thing. Y'all definitely live together and you have children. Definitely have children. Definitely. Without the shadow of a doubt. And for those of you that don't, I'm sorry. This just may not be your reading. I'm talking, or you have, if whatever you consider children. Sometimes people have pets that are children. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to discount that this could not be pets. However, the issue, and this, I could be talking to the female. It doesn't matter. Sex is irrelevant because I got both of you here, the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So I know that I'm talking to a couple. I could have the female that is doing something consistently, right? Really monitoring the rewards. It's hard for me. You think as a female, you think I don't want to give the reward. I do, but if I want to see an effective change, I need this person this is leadership. I need this person to respond. But the issue is I have somebody here in the family, right? The family is in a challenged position because somebody here is just giving rewards for no fucking reason. None at all. It definitely could be the man. It doesn't have to be. But they want the kids to see them favorably. So there's a child here. Page of Pentacles tends to be a child that whatever they ask for, it doesn't have to be the husband. It could just be somebody in the family. This person is creating a lot of delay for you. Because all these cards, when they come out sideways, are the challenges. The challenge here is the reward. You see he's giving? Here, reward. You did what, good, out of love. But we're not rewarding all behavior here. Here's the reward. Here's the family. that's in a challenged position. So who's doing the rewarding here? Because what I'm seeing, you know, man or woman, but they are kind of being specific about a masculine energy, but it could be a female in a masculine energy. Breadwinner, I don't have a, whoever this person is, they're very committed to the family, very committed to the family. Perhaps this person does not spend enough time with the family. So, you know, because my time is cut short for work, for obligations, when I see them, I want to reward them. But the issue is we are trying to end something. We're trying to end it, but yet we keep feeding it. We keep feeding it out of love, you know, keep feeding it. Hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Because I'm seeing something else. Hold on. Hold that thought. Hold on. Let's make it quick. I appreciate you. Okay. Okay. Now I'm getting it. Pisces. Yep. Wow. So something here has changed. All right, look. Pisces, I'm going to switch gears on you real quick. And I'm going to not talk about your family. All right? I'm going to talk directly to you, my brother or my sister. Okay? Dab it up. Listen. Honey, if you do not change your behaviors, your spending habits, okay? Because there's too much gift giving here, either to yourself or to others. And I do think that you do it because there's so many people that you love that you, this is a certain kind of lifestyle. You know what I mean? The lifestyle that I'm used to, you know, just Amazon shopping, whatever the fuck you do. See, that has come to an end. Like our free spending, especially on others. And it's hard because these are things that you want. These are people that you want to spend money on. You cannot afford it right now. Poverty. Cannot. Otherwise, you're going to go bankrupt, baby. But there's an issue here with how people look at you and admire you. All right? And there's an issue here with how people see you. You want these people to admire you. You are the leader of this pack without the shadow of a doubt. Now, people look up to you. And what would they think? Okay? Because they've always known you to be BWA out here, Breadwinner Association. If they found out your finances were in bad health, honey, okay, there's a very challenging conversation here about the money that we're spending. The money that we're spending in the family. This is, I don't know what you're spending money on your family, but we got to talk about scaling back. All right? The issue, I think that you have, man or woman, because I got both of you here. You two make a lot of money. And if I'm not talking about one of you, I'm talking about two of you. You're either in a relationship or you're not. Here's the issue. This money holds value, and I believe that you think that people love you for what you do, and that's very true. I'm a worker, I'm a workhorse, and when you love your family, you sacrifice for them. And this is how people know me. This is what I do. The issue is, for whatever reason, we're in the valley right now. There's peaks and there's valleys, and for whatever reason, baby, you are in the valley right now, and that's okay. That's okay. Anybody out here that's going to tell you that they got money 100% of the time they a lie. There's peaks and valleys on this road. There's peaks and there's valleys. Don't be dumb. I don't care who you are. Peaks and valleys. You could be a millionaire. There's peaks and values. Peaks and valleys. Yeah. Anyway, high honor. You want someone, whenever they ask, whenever they need something, who do they call? Big Pimpin', Big Daddy. And they, this is what's earned you your respect. High honor, okay? And you're giving without a second thought. What you mean? Absolutely. But, you just peeling them off. There's a family here that has grown dependent on the reward, okay? So what somebody here really, really wants their kin, the people around you, you want them to succeed. This is a Pisces that really cares about the people that are around them success. And I admire you for that because your heart's in the right place. You want to see your bloodline do better than you. This is not somebody that's going to get jealous when their bloodline does better than them. This is the type of person when their child walks across stage. I'm on the stage right now singing your favorite song. This person gonna cry and they gonna do the clap. They gonna do the Arsenio Hall arm. Who? You see his arm? Hell yeah. This person is gonna be like, that's my baby. Hell yeah, look at him. You know how long it took for us to get here? We've been stuck like this for a minute. Things been effed up. This person right here, they want to see those around them, be it children, their family, their friends. I want to see their success. The issue is, baby, is because you love these people so much, whether it's your spiritual family, as in your friends, people you have emotions for, you just peel off money, honey. Okay, so what they're showing me now is the oxygen mask. Okay, baby. Now, in order for you to be successful and sustain said success, you have to wear the oxygen mask. See how that's what they're showing me. You see how he's going towards his face? Okay. In order for you to sustain the family that's in a challenged position, I need you to put the oxygen mask on. Do you see how he's bringing it to his face? I need you to how are we going to keep doing this? Because yes, you're high honor, okay? And you don't want these people to see you as poverty, that your pockets ain't right. Okay, you've hit a valley, but you're doing this without a second thought. That you're either you're just buying too much stuff. Now, I think that your thing of it is well, I'm buying it for the family. You don't understand. They need it. Okay, do they, baby? Do they? Honey, because there's an issue here with money. And there's an issue here with breathing life. I mean, where are these people going to be when you die, honey? Well, I want them to know that I love them. Yeah. Okay. All right. Are you teaching the family any skills to make money? Or, I mean, seriously, these are children. These are people that are looking up to you. Or they're just going to fall in love with your hand, honey. Are you teaching them anything? Because I don't see no work. All I see is gifts for no reason. Seriously, and I'm not trying to be cruel with you. Straight up. It's somebody that somebody here is kind of buying friends or buying affection. Maybe you work a lot. Because you're coming up in the upright. The family is in a challenged position. It's these muzz. It's these MFs right here. I ain't trying to talk about your family, but for real. I don't see eye to eye with them. I don't want them to not like me. Come on. We got to get it together, Pisces. Okay? That's what I'm seeing. It's nothing terrible. I've given a lot worse readings. This is just something that's easily corrected if you don't neglect it. You know what I'm saying? And you stay consistent. You a consistent type of person, but you've also been consistent with that hand. And the family here has fallen in love with what you could provide. And when that's gone, what do you have? This is when the rubber meets the road. What, they just fell in love with your hand? That ain't love. Come on now. Unless somebody fall in love with your hand, man. It's easy to do, and it's a lot easier said than done. That's what you can expect for the week. What don't you see coming? What don't you see coming? Yeah, that's what they were saying. Time to upgrade you. Yeah, okay. It just came to me. So when we was doing the prayer work, that's the Beyonce song. It's time to upgrade you. Baby, let me upgrade you. Yeah, that's what they were singing. And then what else? Bad to the bone. Da, 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 da. Okay, and I saw that. And what was the other one? I forget. I'll remember. Okay. We could be talking about kids. What you don't see coming. So, okay, there's something here in the past. Definitely. This is either memories this is something that done, like I know what you did last summer. I'm not sure. But Six of Cups is talking about kids. It's also talking about memories. Okay, we have a lot of kid talk in this reading, so let's figure it out. What does Pisces not see coming? Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm not taking those. Do it one more time, please. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, they're talking about vacation. So what you don't see coming, there's something about a vacation. Spirit's getting involved real quick. All right, what I'm seeing is a trip that we have been planning here for a while. This is like a vacation. And it was going to be a lot of fun. Everybody was looking forward to it. Okay, Emperor. Definitely could be talking to a man, like, of my bloodline, Like, we on the same, DNA. Oh, honey. God bless you. Okay. What you don't see coming, you've been planning some type of vacation for the family. And this is something that you did. Like, you might have already planned the vacation. Like, you put the deposit down on a vacation. Okay. I mean, I just see something here. You keep spending money like this to make everybody happy to keep the peace, okay? You don't want this person to be upset with you. That you want this person to see you as alpha, as strong. They can always depend on me for money. Nine of Pentacles to the page is a Ten of Pentacles. You want to be seen as the alpha, somebody that can support the family always, always, always. But baby, you got a lot of restless nights about this, and you're trying to figure out a way because you love these people so much. I mean, this is what I was talking about with that bloodline, Two of Cups with the Lovers and the Magician. Emperor. This is definitely somebody that's in my squad, in my unit. So it's G unit up in here. You know what I mean? This is a lot of major arcana. Emperor, the Strength card. But your fear, honey, you have a lot of, your anxiety is at all-time high. And you're doing everything and anything to, you're taking on small jobs. You're working overtime. You're just really, really, this is somebody who's really trying to concentrate on manifesting more wealth because I have a family to support that I love dearly. You know, I love dearly. I love dearly. And I want to take them to this vacation. There's a vacation here. It's a very sunny spot. I want to take them to Tahiti, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Yeah, you want to take them everywhere. And it, you know, you were looking forward to it too. It's all you can think about. The issue is you don't know how to tell these people that you've built them up for a vacation, that something here's gone awry. You know, breaks your heart, but something here has, you know, interrupted it. And that's what you don't see coming. You have been keeping it to yourself. At least when what you don't see coming is there's going to be something here from the past, you know. It's going to interfere with the happiness of the whole family. It is. And you are going to try to, it's like, okay, well, I got money. How much more is it? But when you've already spent money, you get what I'm saying? Here's another, I mean, how much money do you have, baby? Because you can't give any more to this. You can't. You can't. There's something here about kids. Anytime this kid asks for something, this kid might have a whole tantrum. So in order to keep the kid happy, we buy them shit. You know, but what you don't realize is that you're kind of feeding your own ego here. It's like, well, there's a kid here that's, you know, a little princess or a little prince. Maybe you got one, maybe you got two, because that's what I'm seeing. They're draining they're draining your pockets, baby. But you want to keep the peace, and it's a pacifier, and it keeps them happy. You need to really do some soul searching here, because somebody here is no longer, you know, you doing to get along with these kids. Just to pacify their emotional happiness. I don't want the tantrum. I don't want them brokenhearted. I want them happy, you know. After all, they're just kids. Page of Wands in a challenge position. They're just kids. How bad was it really? No, they need discipline. Strength card. No, sir. I mean, how was you raised? Because somebody here was raised heavy-handed. And that's the only reason that you in a position you in now. So even if your family did have a little bit of money, you know what I'm saying? Like you didn't come from poor. How often did you just ask for shit and was just giving it? I don't think you were giving it that much. I don't. I think you had to make a whole Santa Claus list and then think about how you could earn the love and affection to get whatever it was that you was after. You get what I'm saying? Like you had to really keep the peace and stay out of trouble. Keep people happy, and that's how you are, you know, you took action. There's an issue here with chores. There's an issue here with people earning affection. There's an issue with how someone was raised. Maybe you were raised this way, you know, in order to pacify you and keep you emotionally happy. Someone bought your happiness. That definitely is here. Nevertheless, you're still a very strong person. I do think someone here was strong-handed with you. I do think there's another person here that you learned these traits from. I think somebody here was very strong-handed with you. Your worst fucking nightmare. You know, on the other side of the same coin, there's someone else here that was buying someone else's affection, pacifying their own, when I don't have time for you, this is how I feel guilty. This is somebody here that even after they do the discipline with the strength on the Emperor, I disciplined you, so now I feel guilty. No, we don't feel guilty. So now I'm trying to manifest stuff like, I want to come across as I want to keep everybody happy. I don't want this person to hate me. What can I do to keep the peace? So I'm just going to take everybody away. I want everybody to be happy. I understand that, baby. But think long and hard about the long-term repercussions of what you're doing. Because there's kids here. 6 of Cups. They're talking about your kids. Page of Wands. This is going to do them no good in the long run. Three of Swords, upright. You're doing them an injustice. You're breaking their own heart because they gonna see life like this. They're gonna making okay. You're making someone emotionally happy all the fucking time, and they're gonna think when they're an adult, they're an adult, that money's just gonna come like this, you know. And their ego is going to be inflated where they think they're the strongest, the bestest, da da da. Listen, this is going to be their worst nightmare. There's children here that's just not being prepared for the real world. And I want you to think long and hard about how you look. Because I got somebody here that looks good, you're attractive, you're most likely masculine, you're somewhat of a super dad. You're positive, you're upbeat, you always keep the peace, you always keep it moving. But think about all the energy it takes to be you. Are you teaching these kids the right way? Or are they I don't know what they doing, but everything they do gets rewarded. There's an issue here. Because somebody here has contributed to the nightmare. Out of love. Two of Cups talks about our family. Our friends, our family, people we care about, and I'm willing to do anything for them. I'm willing to do anything for them. This is people of the same bloodline. The Lover's card. This is divine union. This is my everything. If this is a lady that you're entertaining, or a man, a woman or man, if you are, I want my lover to have everything. I want my kids to have everything. I want them to have the best of the best. I want to take them to Tahiti, Jamaica, whatever. Listen, think about how hard you had to work when you was coming up. Somebody here is keeping the peace just to keep everybody happy. But who is pouring back into you, baby? I see you just breaking your own heart here. I don't see anybody pouring into you at all. I don't. I see you doing all the pouring. And you sitting up you're sitting up at night tripping. This is, painted yourself in a corner. Promising people things. And now I'm going to do everything I can. I get that. Everybody falls into that trap. I don't know about everybody, but I know that our bloodline do. And, gotta be realistic. It's going to get down to the point where you're going to get forced to be realistic. What's your advice, Spirit? Yeah, they keep talking about this money, baby. They want to talk about, what do you consider family wealth? 10 of Pentacles. You had 9 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles makes 10 of Pentacles. What do you consider to be family wealth? Is it just money? Or is it the time that you spend with people? Okay? Yeah, you see how he's touching that dog's nose? And that's like giving a reward. And you see everybody else standing in line waiting for the same reward. So I have an alpha here that gives rewards, and people they're waiting. It's like, we're going to wait our turn to get ours. I mean, it's not a terrible reading. It's really not. Again, baby, the challenge is you. Spirit wants to talk to you about how you're moving, because you've really created a nightmare here with these kids. Something, there's a behavioral pattern here that's, with your family, where they are very dependent on you for money all the time. Why does the family look so young, but you look so old? And King of Wands is a go-getter. I mean, this dude, I don't know how much sleep you get. It's not a lot. There's a schedule issue here where we don't get a lot of sleep at all. We need to talk about routines, and we need to talk about schedules, especially with these kids. because it's not, we're struggling, King of Wands in a challenge position. I'm struggling to take action. And it's frustrating. Like, I'm getting a little bit arrogant because my fuse is getting shorter. And it's stemming from this behavior that's going on in the past. And it's also, I need you to think about how you was brought up. And if there was a masculine here that raised you, if he could tell you anything, I don't know if he will or if he won't. Maybe he already has. This is the worst nightmare. You're digging yourself a ditch with these friends, these family. I did it in my past, and this is awful. It's going to be a challenge for you too. We all do it. Spirit just tried to pop in your own reading. All right, Spirit, what you talking about? Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Those are two cards I did not see coming for you. Spirit's talking about that. Oh, my God. No, you ain't gonna leave me like that. Oh, this is the truth. OMG. What are y'all saying? Okay. The truth is, somebody here is raising liars, baby. Gypsies, tramps, and thieves. Yeah. You are, okay, baby. You need to know the truth about something. And I'm giving it to you raw. And this message is for you. I'm on the stage right now singing. Yeah, listen to me. This is a message. Somebody here is raising thieves. And you're going to blow everything up. It's the way somebody here is talking to kids. And this is how we've become successful. Somebody's admiring someone for the wrong reasons as well. Okay, I don't know how y'all get this money, but they see you as the truth. This is what the kids are talking about, okay? This is your worst nightmare. I don't know what you've done I don't know what you've done in your past. They keep talking about the past. Maybe this is something that you're embarrassed about that causes you a lot of anxiety. It's something that really shakes your confidence as an adult that you did in the past, okay? But there's a discussion here we need to have about it. Because I have a child. They keep Six of Cups as children. This is definitely a child page. They keep talking about the pages. And there's something we need to have a long, serious talk about with money. Because I got somebody here that's a sneaking, lying, cheating, stealing. Okay? And there's a big tower moment here, where their whole foundation gets rocked and they're rewarded for it. It's like, wait a minute. So all I got to do is be a sneaky, deceitful person, get my head rocked. I don't know what that means, Go to jail, I don't know what the hell it means. But, my whole foundation crumbles. All I got to do is create some type of sneaky, deceitful thing, and then this big tower moment, and everybody sees me as the hero. It's the way you're rewarding something. Honey, this person is being rewarded for bad behavior. Every time I'm a lying, cheating, sneaky thief, and all hell breaks loose, somebody's rewarded. Somebody's being rewarded for bad behavior. Because there is a pacifier here. And this has become your worst nightmare. There's also a part where I think it's so hard for you to take action on this because there's only so many hours in the day. It's like, I want to care, but I don't. There's some things I care about. It's like, okay, how do I really need to give a fuck about this? They're a kid. Yes, the fuck you do. Because when you stop behaviors right now, you end bad habits. There's bad habits forming here. So when you course correction right now, you got to course correction that shit now. Because somebody here, every time they're a sneaky, lying, cheating ass thief, and they throw these big tantrums, I mean big, huge tantrums, this person is like plotting these. Like, I'm going to purposely lie, I'm going to purposely steal, I'm going to purposely cheat, I'm going to purposely be sneaky, I'm going to create a tantrum so that I can get attention, so that I can be rewarded. And this is a kid doing this. This has become your worst fucking nightmare. There's also a kid here talking about they have anxiety, they're very insecure, over their past. This is a kid being fucking manipulative. This is manipulation. This kid has a great big tantrum in the middle of anywhere, and they're getting, this is attention-seeking behavior. I'm telling you the God's honest truth. There is a family here that you guys have more money than most folks. Okay? That's the way they see you. And I think if you're seen in this light, there's a pacify energy because, I don't want people to know that behind closed doors I deal with this hell. So I got to pacify shit. Okay. It's not going to work in the long haul. This is your family, baby. We got to get real honest with the family and everybody. This is a family meeting. We need to get honest about what's happening with the financial affairs in the family. Are we all on the same page? Okay? Because right now, I have a family divided. Spirit's showing up in your reading again. Thank you for coming through, my friend. Or friends, thank you. We need to talk about how we're keeping the peace here. It's very problem solved because I cannot do this all on my own. This has become my worst nightmare, and I've gotten myself so far into it. I have an arrogant little asshole here, and there's a kid here that's being arrogant, very dominant. There's a kid here fighting for dominance, and money. So, in the family, in order to pacify, in order to keep the peace with this brat, you have a brat. And this is my everything. This is my little princess, my little prince. Your little princess, the pages of children, okay? You're raising a sneaky, lying, cheating ass thief that's manipulative as fuck and creates these big dramatic tantrums, and they're being rewarded again with the reward. Do you see what I'm saying? They're being rewarded for attention-seeking behavior. You see all the attention? They get rewarded. Spirit is here. Six of Swords is my spirit guide card. This ain't me. Don't be mad at me. Spirit sees the whole family. They see it. They see somebody pausing to take action. Oh my God. I don't want to be embarrassed. What the fuck do I do? We're out in public. Here we go again. And there's somebody here offering someone something to pacify them to keep peace. And this person has figured it out that every time, all they got to do is be a cheating ass lying thief. They're scheming. They know that every time they create these big tantrums, these big monumental explosive blow-ups, they get rewarded. Here's the reward. They get rewarded with all this attention. This is, honey, I don't know. I can only tell you what Spirit's talking about. I'm not saying it's not me. I don't want you to be mad at me, but you're going to spiritually and financially bankrupt yourself keeping up with this kid. Somebody here is definitely trying to buy a kid. I'd like to buy a vow, Alexia. You better buy several vows. Oh my God, yeah, this kid's manipulative, baby. They're manipulative and All right. There's Pisces. I don't know if you've been in the justice system or not. Uh-huh. But you need to think real hard about how your father corrected you to get results. I think that the kid gets it honest. I think you have some, you're pretty creative yourself. Okay, and I don't want to be too hard on your kid or you. I am talking to somebody of the same bloodline, okay? Right? Think long and hard about love, baby. What does love mean to you? I see you love this person. They're doubling down. This could be your son, your daughter. But you the king, baby. And there's justice here. There's right and there's fucking wrong. It's real. Your yes needs to be yes and your no needs to be no. That's what I have. Here's you, okay? Yes, I love you, but there's right and there's fucking wrong. There's yes and no. It needs to be very clear. Because we're trying to set the bloodline up for success. Magician with the lovers, the hermit. This is a major arcana. This is a major arcana bloodline. You understand? So if you want to set the bloodline up for success with another major arcana justice, baby, you are not doing this person any justice by not giving course correction. Okay? And sometimes you got to whoop your kids in public. I don't know what to tell. I'm going to be honest with you, straight up. Whoop that trick. Yes. Man, you better give them a little swat in public. What you care about everybody looking at you for? I'm not telling you to beat your kid half to death. I'm saying course correction. Pop, pop. Hey. You got to regain focus. You're the leader. You're the 7 of Wands. You're doing this. You can course correct. Listen, you think they're going to stop loving you? Hell no. They're going to stop loving you. They are going to feel bad for what they did. They just got corrected. Now they got to, all that guilt, you better knock that guilt off. Okay. Only time you should feel guilty is when you have overreacted. Okay. What happened? This person was a sneaky ass lying cheat thief. I called him, big blow up. I reacted appropriately. But I have somebody here debating in their mind, was I excessive? Was that abuse? No. You want this person to love you, period. And you think if you correct them, they won't. Whether this is a child, whether this is a dog, whether this is a girlfriend. To hell with that. I hope that helps you. Take care.